Hey everybody, my name is Megan and I wanted to share with you my journey through this weight loss. I had the robotic gastric sleeve performed on me, and also I am a heart failure patient. I have cardiomyopathy, congestive heart failure. I also have a defibrillator and pacemaker. Um, I've had that for about 2.5 years. I've had heart failure for 10 years. Um, so yes, I just want to give you a perspective from weight loss surgery where people have heart failure. I didn't see any videos, so I kind of felt like I needed to do so. Anyway, so let me just jump into it. My starting weight was about 260. I started going to the gym. Then I started seeing the people about the weight loss surgery. Then I saw the surgeon. Okay, so I did the 2 week clear liquid diet, which was very testing. I have a family of 7, so I cook for everybody, and cooking for everybody and looking at food smelling good and I can't even taste it was very testing. Anyways, day of surgery, I was 239. After surgery, I was about 241, and today I am 238, and I am only 7 days post operation. Um, so let me get into this 2 week diet. The 2 week full liquid diet was, like I said, testing, and I couldn't do a lot of the things or eat a lot of things that they wanted me to. They still want you to get your protein in. I just could never make it. Um, and I didn't. So, anyways, the protein shakes. I don't like I don't like the taste of milk. So the protein shakes were basically a milk base. I don't like them. Um, the beef broth, chicken broth, bone broth, don't like that either. Made me nauseous. Did not like it. Did not utilize it much. I tried to mix it with some cream of celery, which made it tolerable. Um, yeah, but it did not make me full or feel satisfied. The protein jellos, also another one, thick. It's not like light, airy like the other ones. It is thick. Um, Definitely did not like that either. I didn't use that. The protein drinks, on the other hand, it was also too much. It was thick and like over sweetened. So what I did with that, since that was the closest thing that I could, that I thought was tolerable, I just took the protein drink, poured half of it out in a cup, poured the rest of it, the other half with water and a Crystal Light package, which made it so much easier to drink. It was perfect. That was my go-to. I went over that with the nutritionist. She said it was fine as long as I get in my protein. I'm not adding any juices or any sugar to it, so it was great. So that's what I did for my 2 week diet, liquid diet. Basically, I had the sugar-free popsicles and the sugar-free Jello and Crystal Light, um, with water and the protein drinks and just regular water. Um, yeah, so that was my 2 week liquid diet. Now, let's skip forward to surgery. I go in for surgery. I get there about 9:45. There's complications. Um, I woke up from surgery, looked at the clock when I first was able to gather myself, and it was 5 o'clock. Now, the surgery is supposed to take an hour and a half. They booked the room for 2 hours. From 9:45 to 5 o'clock, there was complications with me. So they were giving me the IV and giving me the bag IV, the fluids, which you're not supposed to do to heart patients. They have to do it during surgery. I understand that, but they gave me too much. And I kept stressing that to them, but you know, you're just a patient. You're not the doctor. You don't know what you're talking about. So, bozo, they just overloaded me with fluids, complications. My oxygen levels dropped, um, and my my lungs began to fill with fluid, and my lungs were wet. So they started giving me the diuretic, to get it off of me. They end up having to snatch out the breathing tube on me, put um, giving me some oxygen. I don't know the full story of what happened yet, um, because the doctor never even shared with me that there was complications. I know that there were because when I was taken out of the surgical room and I could hear them talking around me and trying to get me to respond, but I couldn't physically respond. I couldn't move. I couldn't talk. I couldn't do anything. I could listen. And I remember the nurse came in and said, her boyfriend and some people are calling for her. They want to know the status, what's going on, is there a problem? And I remember hearing the doctor tell the nurse, just tell them the surgery went fine. Don't tell them anything else. Just tell them the surgery went fine. So right there, it's like, wow, what happened? So when I wake up, of course, I'm in the ICU, not on the surgical floor, not in the operating room, not in recovery. I'm in ICU, in critical condition. So they're trying to stabilize my breathing. I know my breathing was still bad. Oh, and during all this time where I'm like listening to them and everything, I'm in like extreme freaking pain. Um, and I think when I was trying to talk or get something out, that was the only thing I could get out was pain. I'm in pain. That was the only thing that I could remember um, trying to relate to them was the pain. Um, yeah, so from the ICU, I'm trying to basically gather myself, get myself, fully awake and come out of this medicine. And I was still in a lot of pain. I was telling them, please, give me something. I felt awful. And my speech was off. I can talk correctly. Um, it was very much off, and it stayed like that for about 2 or 3 days. And I felt, like I needed assistance. Um, and then come to find out, my esophagus is really small, and the breathing tube that they put in, it scratched up the roof of my mouth, the side of my mouth. I had cuts all in my mouth from them doing this breathing tube, probably trying to force it down my throat or ripping it out. Um, but it definitely messed up my speech for a couple of days. Um, so, anyways, after that, so I had EKGs, leads on me, and there's glue that they put on the cuts. When they go in, they went in five cuts on my stomach, and they went in and they put glue on it, and then they were putting the EKG leads on me to follow my heart. Well, anyways, this glue that they use for the cuts had slid under my breast because there's a cut near there. It was slid under my breast, and then they had EKG leads on. And after that, I look like I have a burn. I'm going to show you my boob and try not to show you all of my stuff, but just to show you this burn. And let's see if I can do this. Try not to show nipple here. Okay, you could kind of see right here. It's all the way dark around. It's a burn. This is a burn. That's a burn. Up here's burn. This is a cut. And this is where the cut was. And they had the glue. And it kind of went all the way over here. And pretty much just, it took my skin off. At the time, it was real rosy, real pink. Like I said, I'm 7 days out of surgery now. So, of course, it's starting to heal. But I do have pictures of it when it looked awful. Maybe I can figure out how to post them so you can see. Um, but anyway, so that happened. So once I'm coming to, because when I went into surgery, I was very dry mouth. I wanted something to drink. Of course, they don't give you anything to drink, so I really wanted some water. When I got out, they told me I had to wait for that upper GI test to see if I had any leaks. So we did that. It didn't have any leaks. I got my water. Um, it freaking hurts to drink water. I haven't heard anybody say that. I haven't heard too much people talk about the pain that you experience afterwards. And then another thing is, they say after surgery that you won't be hungry, because they're cutting out that part of the stomach where it gets the hunger feeling and sends it up to your brain. It tells you that you're hungry, and that most people don't feel hungry for days or weeks after surgery. I can't speak for anybody else, but I have to call bullshit on that because I was fucking hungry. I wanted a fucking taco from La Victoria. Like, fuck that shit. I wanted some chicken from Popeyes. I was fucking hungry. Bullshit. So that was a lie. And if I knew that prior, I would have had some doubts even about doing this because I've been hungry for 2 weeks, and then I'm thinking, okay, I'm gonna get some type of relief afterwards, or I'm gonna feel full, when I can eat, and I'm not even gonna be worried about it. It's not gonna bother me because I'm gonna feel satisfied. Bullshit. Not satisfied at all. 7 days post-op, I'm not satisfied, not happy. So, anyways, drinking water, just a sip. It hurts like shit going down my throat. It hurts, not so much going down my throat, but it did at first because of the scarring. But once that water hits your stomach, and you will know when the fuck it hits your stomach, it will hurt like nothing you ever felt. It was like just somebody squeezing your insides, and it's like doing it over, like tighten and tighten. And I was like, what the hell? Like, I felt like I was finna bust out of my staples or stitches, whatever the hell was going on in there. Like, okay. So, even taking the medicine, they give me the medicine, the liquid medicine, that should hurt my stomach too. Anything I consumed. I also had 4 Cheetos, right? I love hot Cheetos. So, since I couldn't eat, I was like, I'm gonna eat these Cheetos. So, anyways, I had 4 hot Cheetos, and I crunched them up, make sure they were all very, very small. I didn't want any big chunks, all that stuff in my stomach. I made sure I crushed it totally up. That hurt my stomach. And you're probably thinking, well, it's chips, you're not supposed to have it. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So, the Jello that they give you on your tray for you to eat, that shit hurt my stomach too. And it just, as soon as it hits your stomach, it's like, it hits your stomach, something is wrong. And it's like, fuck. And I mean, it's an extreme pain. I mean, it's just really tight. It doesn't last long, but it's painful. It's enough to make you rethink. um and that's what anything I tried the beef broth soup afterwards, and the chicken broth, just to see, let me just, if I do exactly what they want. And the beef broth hurts, the water hurts, the jello hurts, the protein drinks hurt. I haven't found anything that doesn't hurt. I even had a piece of watermelon, and I thought I was going to freaking die. And I smashed that thing up till it was basically water. Um, but it just completely freaking hurts. And I didn't hear anybody talk about that. Okay. Um, so when people talk about regret, they have regret after surgery. I understand them now because I wish I never did it, to be honest. I wish I never did it. If I can go back and do this all over again and have to do it all over again, I wouldn't do the surgery. For one, because I feel like my eating habits or eating anything has totally changed. Now, that might change in the upcoming weeks. It might get better. It might just because it's a new surgery. I'm still healing. Um, but 1 week post-op right now, I wish I never did it. And that is my honest opinion. I just wish I never did it. Um, to just drink water is a problem. And it feels like, everything bubbles up in there, and I'm taking all these pills, and you got gas, and you got to try to get it out. And it's like, it's a lot. It's really a lot. And I don't think people really fully understand that point because I don't remember seeing any videos talking about that. But let me be the one to tell you it hurts, and it hurts bad. It's not a, oh, I'm going to get a full filling, so I'm going to be satisfied and I'm going to drop this weight. Bullshit. You're going to be miserable. At least I am because like I'm still hungry and I can't eat. I tried to eat a piece of a watermelon today and it hurt like hell. I took my medicine this morning and it hurt like hell. I'm not taking these big gulps. I'm taking small sips of water and it hurts. And I just want you guys to be aware that everything's not, just this beautiful picture that they make it out to be. It hurts. So this is me 1 week post-op. Um, please like, share, subscribe to me, and you will get my updates. I will try to update everybody as I go. Hopefully, I can do it every week or whenever something new arrives that I think like, oh yes, I think they should know this. I will make a video. Also, I have on here some cooking videos and recipes. I will be adding more, so please subscribe to me and you can stay updated on what's going on with me. So, thank you.